Yeah. Yeah.
Sqwincher Outdoors is brought to you by these fine companies: Rustic Timbers Furniture Company, Pinnager Chevrolet, Midwest Archery, Scotty's Trout Dock and Marina, Dixie Outfitters, White River Dive Company, Fourth Arrow Camera Arms, Winscent Vapor Scent Systems, Tops Camouflage, Hot Shot Manufacturing, Clear Target Archery Lenses, Bowtech Archery, Excalibur Crossbows, Victory Archery Arrows, Spartan Camera, Rax Bow Rack Displays, and Torch Eyewear. Hello and welcome to another edition of Sqwincher Outdoors TV. On today's episode, Tony and Tracy will make their final trip to Nebraska to finish what has been a spectacular hunt spread between 3 separate trips. Before we take you to that final trip, let's take a look at some of the spectacular bucks that they encountered on a previous trip in late October.
That's a big buck. Oh, that's a hog. That is a stud, dude. He's coming. I'd get your bow ready. Get your bow ready, dude. That's the one in the picture. That is a horse, dude. A 9. Big 9. Mid 140s 9. Giant. Ooh, we didn't like that. What? A bigger one. Oh my God. Oh my God, 2 giants. Oh my God. Got our wind. Yeah. Man, it just got crazy. Our first night in Nebraska, we just had 3 bucks come by. They're right there, matter of fact. Nice little 8-pointer, 2 little ones chasing 3 does. But right before that, we had a giant I don't know, 8 or 9 point 140 plus, and then there was a bigger one behind it that was probably a 160 plus. So I'd say that's a pretty good first start to for the Nebraska second trip up here. And you know it's a big buck when your cameraman's shaking like a leaf. Whew, I'm ready to hunt tomorrow evening. Yeah, you think?
Midwest Archery, located on Highway 13 in Springfield, Missouri, is not your average archery shop. The beautiful large rustic showroom is loaded with top brand products for bow hunting, bow fishing, and more, including a giant selection of compound and traditional bows, arrows, and all the essential accessories. Try everything out on the spacious archery range that is second to none. With established relationships with national dealers and brands, Midwest Archery has incredible prices on quality products online at MidwestArchery.com.
Scotty's Trout Dock and Marina is located on Lake Taneycomo in Branson Lakeside RV Park. Scotty's is a full-service marina and one-of-a-kind trout fishing experience. Not only can you catch a stringer of trout from area docks, you can also rent john boats, bass boats, or choose a pontoon from the largest fleet on the lake. At Scotty's, you can purchase live bait, fishing license, or rent tackle so that you're always prepared. If you're in Branson, find out why everyone's crazy about Scotty's.
Rustic Timbers Furniture in Branson, Missouri offers only the finest quality of rustic furniture, unique decor, and one-of-a-kind taxidermy artwork. Whether you're looking for that perfect piece of furniture for your log cabin or ready to turn your present decor into a rustic dream, with hardwood beds, dressers, and nightstands, you can bring a touch of nature and wilderness to your home or office. And personalized pieces can add a touch of nature to any room. At Rustic Timbers Furniture, there's something for everybody.
It's our second afternoon in Nebraska here, and it's my turn. The sun is actually out, so I don't know how to behave. I'm used to it dripping in my eyes and being completely doused wet, but I think with the ground drying out, these bucks are going to be hitting the scrapes again this evening, so I hope we have a little bit of activity. We had a couple bomber 8 points come in last night, and I'm hoping at least one of them comes back and returns right down here, hopefully for about a 10-yard shot. I don't know, that 25-yard stuff's a little tough for me.
It wasn't last time.
I'm ready.
I'm past ready. Let's do it.
Oh my god, yeah, look at the rack on that thing. Can you get him?
Don't be freaking out.
Oh, it's a stud. Should I grow it or what?
That's the big one with the split. That's the giant one from the last night. It's pretty tall.
Big one should be with him.
That might be able to kill the big deer.
I shot 120 on it.
Oh. He's not coming anyway. Oh, there's another one. I think that's the littlest one from last night. Oh my gosh, he's got all kinds of points on that one side.
He's a stud.
Not happy. Well, why don't you tell us about your sit tonight, Mr. Frenzel?
This is not the look of constipation, it's frustration. Well, neither one of the big boys from the other night showed up, but one I think that was a little bigger did, at least in the rack department. And He hung up there at the edge of the field at 95 yards and never came down here. I threw out a grunt, and the little 8-pointer that was with him came in. But he didn't. He went with the does that way. But he wasn't really chasing them. He just sort of was like doing his own thing. But he didn't want to die tonight. And now I do. Now you are sick to your stomach. I'm going to throw up my Taco Bell.
In some previous episodes, Tony and Tracy both ended up with some real nice Nebraska bucks. Now we fast forward to midwinter, where they try to fill their last remaining tags.
Well, I get a call from Tracy, and he says, man, we only got a few days left to hunt in Nebraska. We got to take off one more time before the end of the season. It's going to be Christmas next week. So I'm like, man, let's do it. We each got tags. So 6 hours later, here I am sitting in a tree in Nebraska, and quite a difference from Branson, Missouri. There's snow on the ground up here. It was 57 yesterday at home. But I've already seen 20 deer, and Tracy texted me, said he's seen like 24 deer. No bucks, all does, fawns, spikes, nothing to shoot. But, man, what a journey we've been on. August 15th, I think, we came up here and hung stands. So it's been almost 5 months to the day, and we're back here for the last time this year. And me and Tracy both killed a buck in Nebraska in October. Maybe we can do it again this weekend. If not, I'm just tickled to death to be in a tree in Nebraska, and very fortunate. And we've had a great season so far. And if we get one more deer down, it'll be great. And if not, that's all right, man. We've had a good time. But we're not going to give up. We're just going to keep hunting. We got 3 days to do it, so hopefully we'll get it done.
Once again, closed captioning brought to you by Habitat Taxidermy. We are proud to have Habitat Taxidermy as the official taxidermist of the Sqwincher Outdoors team.
So, been in Nebraska a little bit here. This morning was a little crazy. Been seeing a lot of deer, and finally got a chance to give you a little update this morning. It's a sunny day, a little bit of a breeze. Been seeing a lot of does, not a lot of bucks. It's getting later in the morning. I think we're going to get down about 11. We're going to switch farms, but hopefully I get something to come by before then. There's been a lot of activity. I've actually seen a couple bucks chasing, but it's the middle of December, so that would be a secondary rut. The population's way lopsided, so there's got to be a few secondary rut does and estrus. We'll see what happens coming up here.
This beautiful buck is standing just out of bow range for Tony. It seems like he knows something just isn't right. But as luck would have it, when he decides to depart, he follows several does right to Tracy's ridge. We like chasing big bucks, and getting where we need to be is not always easy. That's why we depend on Vinegar Chevrolet Buick GMC of Branson to get us where we need to go. Vinegar's friendly and knowledgeable sales staff will help you find just the right vehicle to get you on your way. And for the Sqwincher Outdoors team, that's back on and off the road. For a powerful pickup truck or a spacious SUV, go check out the huge inventory at Vinegar Chevrolet Buick GMC of Branson.
Dixie Outfitters in beautiful Branson, Missouri has become an annual tourist destination for family and friends. With dozens of colors in every size, custom tees are our specialty. Whatever your interest, we got you all covered. We've added a touch of the South to high-quality leather hand tool belts, wallets, knives, flags, and much more. Y'all come check out the General Lee and Roscoe's Patrol Car, signed by Dukes of Hazzard cast members, and be sure to check us out online at BransonDixieOutfitters.com.
Okay, so it's been a few minutes. I was looking down at my phone. Tony and I were texting about the day, and I look down, there's deer coming up the hill, and there's a buck. There's a couple does, and then the buck's following them. So I get situated, I get stood up, and I get the camera ready. Well, they come around, and they're going to take the trail behind the tree, but it's only a 20-yard shot. But it requires me to turn completely around in the tree stand, facing the tree this way, and bring the camera behind my butt first and get it in position. So I got behind some brush, I got it all done. I look at the camera, and it starts to slowly sink. The tree bark had given way under the base of the fourth arrow camera arm. I had it really tight, but it's that big oak bark stuff. Anyways, I had to hike a leg up under the tree arm to keep it up, and then shoot off of one leg. I had my foot rested on the wire for the tree stand. It was a whole mess, but it worked out good. Only thing is, my peep was slightly rotated a little bit, so I had a little oval window. And I don't know if that was the effect, or me shaking, or it could have been a variable of things, but all of the above. I hit him back a little bit, I'm pretty sure it looks like on the camera. So Tony's going to come get me. We're going to go out and look at it on the TV and decide what we're going to do.
White River Dive Company in Branson, Missouri is the ultimate resource for your diving needs. Whether it's your first breath underwater or you're ready to take your skills to the professional level. Being a 5-star instructor development center with qualified professional association of diving instructors and dive masters, let them make your next diving adventure fun and exciting and provide you with your desired certification. Ready to scuba dive? Table Rock Lake offers exceptional opportunities to spearfish and explore an abundance of wildlife. Don't forget, White River Dive Company is a full-service repair shop and ready to tackle your diving needs.
Well, here we go, day 2 in Nebraska, and it's been an eventful morning. We've had deer all over us again. Me and Tracy are self-filming today, and we're only about 100 yards apart, and we've seen 2 different bucks. Well, the last buck that came by went up the hill towards Tracy, and I heard him shoot, and then I seen the deer come down the hill, so I just texted him, and he said it was a good hit.
Tony and I were self-filming this morning. Seen another probably 40 deer yesterday, seen 50. There was a few more bucks this morning, and actually seen 3 different deer chasing does around. I had a nice 8-pointer walk 3 does up the hill. I think he came by Tony first, actually, and he came behind me. I had to take my camera, put it behind my back, which that might have been when I messed up this up, but I got it extended out here, and I was about to draw. The does had crossed, and the tree bark broke loose on the deal. It dropped a little bit, so I had to hold it up with one knee and shoot like like Captain Morgan's. But the arrow's right up here. We're going to pick up the blood trail. I could see blood on his side. It looked like it might have been a little back, but I was looking at the exit wound. So either way, he's a dead deer. We just got to go find him.
Can you see the deer trail? Stay on it.
All right, well, he didn't go far from where we stood him up the last time trailing him, but I got a little nervous, so we went and had lunch. But here's the buck. He came by about, well, it was probably about 10 after 9 this morning. We saw 3 different nice bucks in here today. I mean, nothing giant, but I'll take him for sure. I mean, I think he's a 3-year-old. Good. He's bigger than any Branson deer I've ever shot. But now this leaves Tony with a cameraman. We were self-filming, trying to get as much footage as we could, being the last hunt we're going to have together, probably maybe a January Missouri hunt. But now, since I tagged first, Tony's up. We're going to go down to the South Farm where we saw 50 or 60 deer a night last year in December, so it ought to be an eventful evening with some good footage. I did hit him a little far back, but
congratulations, that's Tracy's 4th buck this year, and that's a 13th buck for Sqwincher Outdoors. So
yeah,
we've had a phenomenal season if we never even see another deer. But
I couldn't even believe it when I looked down here and saw him laying.
We're going to go ahead and get this deer out of here and
Take a ride.
take a ride back to Branson, Missouri.